Imagine this. It's December 31st, 2025, and you're looking back on a year where you crushed your goals. Your finances are thriving, you're in the best shape of your life, and you're surrounded by people who inspire you to grow. Sounds amazing, right? Here's the truth. This vision isn't just a dream, it's completely achievable. In this video, I'll walk you through the 5 steps that transform my life and will do the same for you. This isn't theory or hype. It's real, practical advice you can start applying today. Let's dive in. Step 1. Cut out the noise and listen to yourself. Let's start with something that's holding you back, constant noise. Think about your day. Every second, you're bombarded with opinions. Social media tells you how to live, ads tell you what to want, and even loved ones, with good intentions, shape your expectations. With all this outside input, it's easy to lose touch with the most important voice, your own. I used to be stuck in this cycle. Hours scrolling Instagram, watching YouTube, comparing myself to people who seem to have it all figured out. Instead of feeling motivated, I felt stuck, like I'd never measure up. Here's what changed. I made it a daily habit to disconnect. No phone, no distractions, just time with my thoughts. At first, it was uncomfortable, almost like I didn't trust myself to think deeply. But over time, I started asking real questions. What do I actually want? Am I doing things because I love them or just to impress others? The answers weren't always easy, but they gave me clarity. When you remove distractions, you stop chasing trends and start building a life that's truly yours. Clarity isn't just about knowing what you want. It's about having the confidence to go after it without worrying about others' opinions. Your challenge. Tomorrow, set aside 1 hour, no phone, no input, just you, a journal, and honest questions. This one habit will unlock a level of focus you never thought possible. Step 2. Get clear on your path. Once you've silenced the noise, it's time to figure out where you're going. Most people fail here because they try to do everything at once. I know because I made the same mistake, trying to fix my finances, get in shape, start a business, and improve my relationships all at the same time. And guess what? I made zero progress because I was spreading myself too thin. The game changer for me was this: focus creates power. When you direct your energy toward one clear goal, you become unstoppable. For example, in 2020, I decided to focus entirely on growing my business. But I didn't just say, I want to make more money. I got specific. I set a goal to hit $100,000 in revenue by the end of the year. I mapped out exactly how I'd do it, how many clients I needed, what I'd sell, and how I'd deliver. By putting all my focus on that goal, something crazy happened. Other areas of my life improved too. I got in better shape because I needed the energy to perform. My relationships strengthened because I finally felt confident in my path. Your challenge. Choose one area of your life to dominate in 2025. Is it fitness, career, personal growth? Whatever it is, make it specific. Write down exactly where you want to be by December 31st, 2025. Don't just write it, visualize it. Imagine what it feels like to accomplish that goal. That clarity will be your compass for the year. Step 3. Take action relentlessly. Now that you know your path, here's where most people fail. They wait for the perfect time to start. They overthink, overplan, and convince themselves they need more information. Let me tell you something. You will never feel ready. The only way to build momentum is to start moving. When I first started my business, I had no clue what I was doing. My website looked terrible, my pitch was weak, and I felt like a fraud. But I didn't let that stop me. I sent my first cold email, made my first offer, and started reaching out to people. It was messy, but it worked. Here's the secret. Action creates clarity. Every step you take teaches you something, even if it's a failure. And those lessons separate the doers from the dreamers. Your challenge. Take one small action today. If your goal is fitness, go for a 10-minute walk. If it's business, reach out to one potential client. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. The more you act, the less fear you'll feel. And before you know it, you'll be miles ahead of where you started. Step 4. Build unstoppable momentum with consistency. The secret weapon behind success? Consistency. People think success comes from massive, life-changing actions, but in reality, it's the small, consistent habits that make the difference. When I got serious about fitness, I didn't do a crazy overhaul. I simply committed to 30-minute workouts every day. No excuses. Some days I felt unstoppable. Other days I had to drag myself to the gym. But I never missed a day. After 6 months, the results were undeniable, not just in my body, but in my mind. I built the habit of showing up, even when I didn't feel like it. And that mindset spilled into every other area of my life. Your challenge. Break your big goal into small daily actions. If your goal is to grow your income, commit to reaching out to 3 people per day. If it's fitness, commit to 20 minutes of movement daily. The key? Keep it simple and consistent. Success isn't about what you do once. It's about what you do repeatedly until you can't fail. Step 5. Surround yourself with the right people. Here's a truth most people overlook. Your environment will either push you forward or hold you back. The people you spend the most time with, friends, family, colleagues, have a massive impact on your success. Ever notice how being around negative people makes you doubt yourself? But when you're surrounded by ambitious, driven people, you start thinking bigger. You start believing in yourself more. A few years ago, I realized I was spending too much time with people who weren't growing. They weren't bad people, but they weren't aligned with where I wanted to go. So I made a change. I sought out people who were already where I wanted to be. Entrepreneurs, high performers, people who challenged me. At first, it was uncomfortable. I felt like I didn't belong. But over time, I started leveling up. Your challenge. Take a hard look at your circle. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they pushing you forward or keeping you stuck? If you don't have the right people in your life yet, start looking online. Join communities, follow mentors, connect with like-minded individuals. The right environment will change everything. Let's bring it all together. To make 2025 your breakthrough year, cut out distractions and reconnect with your inner wisdom. Get clear on your path. Focus on one goal. Take relentless action. Don't wait, just start. Build momentum through daily consistency. Surround yourself with the right people who push you to grow. But knowing these steps isn't enough. Taking action is what changes everything. Your next step. Write down your one goal for 2025. Be specific. Then write one small action you'll take today to get started. No excuses. Your best year is waiting. Are you ready to go after it? Let's make it happen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you.